You open the app. Again, the same profile, the same silence. No new messages, just the echo of your last attempt. You scroll, knowing nothing changes. The screen glows, but the room stays dark. Isolation isn't loud. It's this, a quiet loop you run without moving. Why do you check when the answer hasn't changed? What pulls you back to a door that's already closed? You tell yourself it's just habit, but habits don't carve this deep. Each glance is a choice. Each choice, a step further from stillness. The cost isn't in the moment, it's in the system. Every check frays the thread of self-command. Every pause on their name widens the gap to presence. You're not just alone. You're holding onto emptiness and calling it control. The weight grows, not because they left, but because you keep reaching. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Their silence isn't yours to carry. Their absence isn't your chain." You don't need to unlock what's gone. The key is to stop turning back. When did you last sit with it instead of chasing shadows? You think you're searching for answers, but aren't you just repeating the same question? The loop doesn't end because you keep feeding it. Detachment isn't loss. It's seeing what you're still holding. The ache isn't the problem. It's what you do with it. You don't need to fill the void or explain it. You need to see it and not move. The first cut is where it starts. Why do you scroll when you know it's empty? What does their silence prove that you haven't already seen? You pause, but your finger hovers. Why chase a shadow that doesn't move? Is it hope or just a reflex? When did you last breathe without checking their absence? You tell yourself it's nothing, but nothing doesn't weigh this much. What's left when you keep opening wounds? You don't need their answer to know yours. Why hold the screen when it holds nothing back? When did you last sit still and let the urge pass? The loop isn't them, it's you feeding it. A phone dims and the room stays quiet. Pattern 1. Chasing shadows. You open the chat, expecting a reply that never comes. The screen stays blank, but you refresh anyway. One more time, then another. You tell yourself it's nothing, just a glance. But each swipe pulls you deeper into a cycle you can't name. Chasing isn't connection. It's a reflex. A silent plea for proof that you still matter. The cost isn't the moment you lose, it's the weight you carry. Every check frays the edge of awareness. Every pause on their silence builds a cage around presence. You're not just alone. You're feeding emptiness and calling it hope. The ache grows, not because they're gone, but because you keep reaching for what isn't there. Picture a shadow on the wall, shifting with the light. You chase it, but your hands grasp nothing. Stoicism cuts here. What's gone is no longer yours. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Stop tying yourself to ghosts. The rope is yours to cut." Turn off the screen. Not tomorrow. Now, sit with it, without checking. Let the urge pass, like a wave that doesn't own you. Detachment isn't loss, it's clarity. You don't need their words to know your own. You don't have to react. The loop breaks when you stop running. Pattern 2. Explaining the void. You draft a message, then delete it. You try again. Words that might make sense of their absence. You want to know why, as if their reasons could close the gap. Explaining isn't clarity. It's a trap, a reflex that keeps you tethered to what's gone. Each unsent text pulls you further from stillness. Each attempt to justify their silence buries self-command. You think you're solving rejection, but you're only deepening it. The void doesn't shrink because you keep feeding it words. The cost is quiet, but it's heavy. You lose ground while chasing answers that don't exist. Epictetus said, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish. Their leaving isn't your puzzle to solve. The need to explain is a chain you forge. Saying less cuts it. Breathe through the urge. Don't type it out. Let the silence be theirs, not yours. You don't need their closure to find yours. Withdraw the need to understand. Observe the ache without filling it. Silence isn't surrender. The void clears when you stop speaking into it. You sit alone. The room is still. A thought creeps in. Their name, their absence. You push it down hard. Suppressing feels like strength, but it's a lie. A reflex that buries pain under silence. You think you're in control, but you're only hiding. The cost isn't the feeling you dodge. It's the numbness that grows. Each time you shove the ache away, you lose a piece of presence. The weight doesn't vanish. It festers. You're not escaping rejection. You're building walls around awareness. The system frays while you pretend it's intact. Picture a river dammed. The water doesn't disappear. It floods elsewhere. Stoicism cuts here. Pain isn't the enemy. Ignoring it is. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Face it. Don't bury it. Sit with it without turning away. Let the ache breathe. Don't choke it. Saying less isn't enough. See the hurt. Don't suppress it. Breathe through and stay. Pain doesn't mean truth. The wall crumbles when you stop building it. Loss is a weight, not a sentence. You don't carry it. You choose to. Drop it, and the room expands. Pattern 4. Holding the line. You see their name. In a notification, a memory, a fleeting thought. Your chest tightens, but you don't look away. You hold on, as if keeping them close keeps you whole. Clinging isn't loyalty. It's a reflex, a silent vow to stay tethered to what's gone. The cost isn't the memory itself. It's the regret you feed. Each moment you linger steals from stillness. Each grip on the past erodes self-command. You're not preserving connection. You're trapping yourself in loss. The system bends under a weight you choose to carry. Stoicism cuts here. What's gone is no longer yours. Picture a rope slipping through your hands. You can't stop it. Marcus Aurelius said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you. Let go, not because you're weak, but because you're free." Withdraw attention. Don't chase echoes. Step back from the memory. Observe it without holding. Breathe and release. Let go isn't weakness. The line holds when you stop pulling. Pattern 5. Invisible in crowds. You stand among others. Voices overlap. Laughter fills the air. You smile, nod, speak when spoken to. But inside, you're invisible. You please, hoping to be seen. You react, chasing a moment of belonging. It's not connection. It's a reflex, a silent bid to exist in their eyes. The cost isn't the crowd's indifference. It's the anxiety you build. Each forced smile pulls you from presence. Each attempt to fit deepens the void of self-command. You're not invisible to them. You're invisible to yourself. The system frays while you beg for their gaze. Picture a mirror. reflecting everyone but you. Stoicism cuts here. Their eyes don't define you. Epictetus said, you become what you give your attention to. Stop pleasing. It's a trap. Observe the crowd. Don't chase their approval. Step back and breathe your own air. Say less to their expectations. Witness your own weight without their validation. You don't owe anything. The crowd fades when you see yourself. You seek their gaze, but find only your own reflection. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not others' eyes. Stop chasing their sight. Pattern 6. Overthinking the gap. The night is quiet, but your mind isn't. Their absence spins, a loop of questions. Why did they leave? What did you miss? You overthink, as if answers could fill the void. It's not clarity. It's a reflex, a silent spiral that keeps you tethered to loss. The cost isn't the thought itself. It's the awareness you lose. Each question pulls you from stillness. Each replay erodes ground. You're not solving the past. You're sinking into it. The system fractures while you chase meaning in what's gone. Stoicism cuts here. Thoughts aren't truth. Picture a wheel spinning, no destination. Seneca said, there is no more miserable state than to be always in suspense. Pause. Don't chase the why. Breathe through the urge. Don't feed it. Disengage from the loop of questions. Observe the thought. Don't answer it. Withdraw. Attention. Let it pass. The void is where it clears. The gap closes when you stop digging. Pattern 7. Denying the ache. You move through the day. Tasks checked. Conversations held. The surface is smooth, but the ache lingers. You deny it. Call it nothing. You push forward as if ignoring pain makes it vanish. It's not strength. It's a reflex, a silent choice to hide from yourself. The cost isn't the feeling you sidestep. It's the numbness that settles. Each denial cuts you from presence. Each dismissal weakens self-command. You're not outrunning rejection. You're burying ground. The system cracks while you pretend it's whole. Stoicism cuts here. What you ignore grows heavier. Picture a shadow. You turn away, but it follows. Epictetus said, what need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears. See the ache, don't deny it. Sit with it, without running. Breathe, and let it be. Face the hurt, don't mask it. Observe, without explaining it away. Pain doesn't mean truth. The ache fades when you stop fighting it. Seneca stood alone, his friends exiled, his emperor turned. Yet he wrote, no one is more miserable than he who seeks to please all. Stop denying. Your truth holds the line. Pattern 8. Pleasing the absent. You adjust your words, your tone, your silence. You shape yourself to fit their shadow. You please, even when they're gone. It's not care. It's a reflex. A silent hope they'll notice. You think it keeps you close, but it pulls you from yourself. The cost isn't their absence. It's the shame you build. Each adjustment erodes awareness. Each effort to be enough deepens invisible. You're not holding connection. You're losing ground. The system bends under a weight you don't owe. Stoicism cuts here. Their approval isn't your measure. Picture a mask. It fits, but it's not you. Marcus Aurelius said, how much time he gains who does not look to what his neighbor says. Stop pleasing. It's a chain. Step back from their expectations. Observe without bending. Say less to their ghost. Breathe and stand as you are. You don't owe anything. The absence clears when you stop shaping it. Pattern 9. Hoping blindly. You wait for a sign, a message, a glance, a reason to believe they'll return. You hope blindly, as if wishing could rewrite what's gone. It's not faith. It's a reflex, a silent grip on a door already shut. You think it keeps you open, but it locks you in loss. The cost isn't the hope itself, it's the emptiness it feeds. Each moment you wait pulls you from presence. Each wish for their return frays self-command. You're not holding possibility. You're clinging to anxiety. The system strains while you chase what isn't there. Stoicism cuts here. Hope without truth is a trap. Picture a bird circling, no place to land. Seneca said, "Cease to hope, and you will cease to fear." Let go of the sign that never comes. Withdraw from the wait. Breathe and see what's here. Observe the urge. Don't feed it. Disengage from the fantasy. Let go isn't weakness. The door opens when you stop knocking. A room. No voices. Just you and the weight of waiting. Isolation isn't the absence of others. It's the space you fill with hope that blinds. Pattern 10. Avoiding the truth. You turn away from the silence they left. You fill the hours with noise, tasks, distractions. You avoid as if not looking makes it less real. It's not peace. It's a reflex. A silent flight from rejection. You think you're moving on, but you're running in place. The cost isn't the quiet you escape. It's the ground you lose. Each distraction pulls you from awareness. Each dodge deepens numbness. You're not outpacing pain. You're burying presence. The system frays while you hide from what is. Stoicism cuts here. Truth doesn't bend to your avoidance. Picture a crack in stone. Ignoring it only widens the split. Epictetus said, "You cannot escape the truth, but you can face it. See the silence. Don't flee it. Sit with it without filling it. Breathe and let it stand. Observe the urge to run. Don't follow it. Stay still and face what's left. You can end without drama. The truth holds when you stop dodging it." Pattern 11. Replaying the past, you lie awake. Their words echo. A moment, a glance, a silence you can't unhear. You replay it, searching for what you missed. It's not understanding, it's a reflex. A silent loop that chains you to regret. You think you're finding answers, but you're only sinking deeper. The cost isn't the memory, it's the presence you lose. Each replay pulls you from stillness. Each question erodes self-command. You're not unraveling the past, you're building anxiety. The system bends while you chase what can't be changed. Stoicism cuts here. The past isn't yours to rewrite. Picture a page torn. You can't mend it. Marcus Aurelius said, "It is not the thing itself, but your judgment that disturbs you." Pause. Don't rewind. Observe the thought. Don't chase it. Breathe and let it fade. Withdraw from the scene. Don't replay it. See without questioning. The void is where it clears. The past stays, but you don't have to. Why keep watching their story? Because it might change. It won't. Detach. Pattern 12. Seeking their validation. You check their posts, their updates, their lives. You seek, hoping their light reflects on you. It's not curiosity. It's a reflex, a silent plea for their nod. You think it proves you're still there, but it pulls you from your own ground. The cost isn't their distance. It's the shame you feed. Each glance, phrase, awareness. Each moment spent watching deepens invisible. You're not gaining clarity. you're losing presence. The system cracks while you chase their gaze. Stoicism cuts here. Their validation isn't your worth. Picture a mirror. It shows them, not you. Seneca said, "He who lives for others' approval is never free." Stop seeking. It's a chain. Step back from their story. Observe without needing their eyes. Not checking is the first cut. Breathe and see your own weight. Detachment is a form of respect. Their light dims when you find your own. Pattern 13. Filling the silence. The room is quiet. Too quiet. You turn on music. Scroll a feed. Call someone else. You fill the silence they left. It's not comfort. It's a reflex. A silent dodge from emptiness. You think you're staying busy, but you're running from yourself. The cost isn't the noise you add. It's the stillness you lose. Each distraction pulls you from awareness. Each sound buries ground. You're not escaping isolation. You're deepening numbness. The system strains while you drown out what's true. Stoicism cuts here. Silence isn't the enemy. Picture a lake. Ripples hide the depth. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much." Sit with it. Don't cover it. Breathe and let the quiet stay. Observe without filling the gap. Turn off the noise. Now witness the space without fear. Stillness is enough. The silence speaks when you stop drowning it. 72% of people feel alone in a crowded room. Isolation isn't just their absence. It's the noise you add to hide it. Pattern 14. Reacting to shadows. A memory flickers. Their voice, their laugh. Your heart jumps. You lean in. You racked, as if their echo still holds power. It's not longing. It's a reflex. A silent pull to what's no longer there. You think you're feeling, but you're only spinning. The cost isn't the moment you linger. It's the ground you lose. Each reaction frays presence. Each pulse of pain pulls you from self-command. You're not honoring them. You're trapping yourself in loss. The system bends while you chase a ghost. Stoicism cuts here. Feelings aren't commands. Picture a spark. It flares, then fades. Marcus Aurelius said, "The mind must be its own master." Pause. Don't follow the flicker. Observe without moving. Breathe and let it pass. Step back from the echo. Witness without reacting. You don't have to react. The shadow fades when you stop chasing it. Pattern 15. Clinging to guilt. You wake, their absence stings. You trace the days, wondering what you did wrong. You cling to guilt as if it explains their silence. It's not reflection, it's a reflex. A silent weight you choose to carry. You think it's accountability, but it's only shame. The cost isn't the question you ask. It's the presence you lose. Each moment of blame pulls you from stillness. Each self-accusation erodes self-command. You're not understanding loss. You're building a cage around awareness. The system fractures while you punish yourself. Stoicism cuts here. Guilt isn't truth. Picture a stone. You hold it, but it sinks you. Seneca said, "No one is more wretched than he who torments himself." Release the blame. Observe without judging. Breathe and let the weight fall. Withdraw from the story of fault. See without condemning. You don't owe anything. The cage opens when you stop locking it. A man sits alone. He blames himself for their absence. The room stays quiet, but his mind doesn't. Guilt is a chain you forge yourself. Pattern 16. Escaping the present. You scroll endlessly. You work late, fill the hours with noise. You escape the quiet that follows their absence. It's not progress, it's a reflex, a silent flight from emptiness. You think you're moving forward, but you're only running. The cost isn't the time you spend, it's the ground you lose. Each distraction pulls you from awareness. Each task you pile deepens numbness. You're not outrunning isolation, you're burying presence. The system frays while you flee what's here. Stoicism cuts here. The present is all you own. Picture a door. You can't lock what's behind it. Epictetus said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Stay still. Don't run. Observe without filling the space. Breathe and face now. Turn off the noise. Sit with it without escaping. Stillness is enough. The present holds when you stop running." Pattern 17. Attaching to memory. You see their face in a photo, a dream, a passing thought. Your heart grips. You linger. You attack to the memory as if it holds them close. It's not love, it's a reflex. A silent chain to what's gone. You think it keeps them near, but it pulls you from now. The cost isn't the moment you pause. It's the presence you lose. Each linger frays stillness. Each memory you clutch erodes self-command. You're not honoring them. You're trapping yourself in loss. The system bends while you hold what can't stay. Stoicism cuts here. Memories aren't anchors. Picture a leaf on a stream. It drifts. You don't chase it. Marcus Aurelius said, "Let go of what has passed. It is not yours. Release the image. Observe without holding. Breathe and let it flow. Step back from the thought. Witness without attaching. You can end without drama. The memory fades when you stop grasping." Why hold the memory? It's all I have. It's not. Let go. Pattern 18. Fearing the void. You sit alone. The quiet presses in. You tense, afraid of what's left when they're gone. You fear the void, as if it will swallow you. It's not caution. It's a reflex. A silent grip on anything but emptiness. You think you're protecting yourself, but you're only hiding. The cost isn't the silence you dread. It's the ground you lose. Each flinch pulls you from awareness. Each moment you resist deepens anxiety. You're not avoiding the void, you're burying presence. The system frays while you fight what's already here. Stoicism cuts here. The void is just space. Picture a sky, empty but vast. Seneca said, "You must change your mind to change your suffering." Sit with it. Don't fear it. Breathe and let the quiet be. Observe without running. Stay still in the emptiness. Witness without filling it. The void is where it clears. The fear fades when you stop pushing it away. Pattern 19. Chasing closure. You draft a final message. One last attempt to understand. You seek closure as if their words could seal the wound. It's not resolution. It's a reflex. A silent chase for an end that isn't theirs to give. You think it will free you, but it binds you to loss. The cost isn't the unsent text. It's the stillness you lose. Each effort to close pulls you from presence. Each question you ask erodes self-command. You're not finding peace. You're feeding anxiety. The system strains while you wait for their answer. Stoicism cuts here. Closure is yours to make. Picture a gate. You hold the key, not them. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal, and it lies within." Let go of their reply. Observe without needing their words. Breathe and shut the gate. Withdraw from their silence. See without chasing. You don't have to react. The wound heals when you stop opening it. A woman stood, watching a ship sail away. She waited for its return until she saw the horizon was hers to walk. Detachment isn't loss. It's claiming your own ground. Pattern 20. Holding their absence. You feel it, the space they left. You hold their absence, as if carrying it keeps them near. It's not memory, it's a reflex, a silent vow to stay tethered to pain. You think it honors them, but it buries you in emptiness. The cost isn't the weight you bear, it's the presence you lose. Each moment you carry pulls you from stillness. Each grip on their void erodes self-command. You're not keeping them, you're losing yourself. The system bends while you cling to what's gone. Stoicism cuts here. Their absence isn't your duty. Picture a hand, open, not clenched. Marcus Aurelius said, "What need is there to cling to what is no longer here? Release the weight. Observe without holding. Breathe and let it fall. Step back from their shadow. Witness without carrying." Detachment is a form of respect. The absence clears when you stop holding it. A phone lies face down. The screen stays dark. The room holds no sound, only breath. Nothing moves except the air you let go. A message unsent, a glance not given. You didn't chase, didn't explain, didn't hold. The weight you dropped stays where it fell. The silence isn't empty, it's yours. What stays? When you stop reacting, not their absence, not their words, but you. Stillness is where you see.